Hey, my friends, thank you for joining me. Welcome back. Season 3 of our Skyblock 3.0 hardcore. I am so happy to be back with this game and this mod and everything. I am stoked. So let's continue, my friends. Here we are where we left off last time. I am flying around as a specter like I do. And I was just kidding. I'm not really falling asleep. I'm super excited. So let's see where we go with this episode. I'm going to start off immediately in 2.0 times speed. If I can figure out again how to do it. Keep forgetting about the F1. Okay, let's go double time. Let's double time it. And follow my guy around. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. Alright. What are we doing? Farming wood. How exciting is that? Farming some wood. You guys have tuned in for a good episode. No, it's going to be good. I'm serious. Something fantastic will happen. I guarantee you that. I have a lot to deliver on now. So, let's see. What are we doing? Better not be farming. I'm not going to spend a whole episode watching me farm cobblestone. That is for sure. I'm eventually going to continue making my little layer down here and then catching all the dirt, of course. And as a matter of fact, guys, I think I am going into farm mode. So let's go up to 8 times speed. Let's go through a lot of that because I am not going to put you poor viewers through that. I feel bad enough doing this as it is, but I don't want to fast forward with the little skippy bar up here because it does glitch out sometimes, and I don't want no glitching. No glitching going on tonight for me with this. But you can see I'm going to town here a number of times, guys, and this is how sick I am. I guess when you're AFK farming, it's not that big a deal, but a number of times I filled up my entire inventory, well, not my inventory, my hotbar with pickaxes, stone pickaxes, and just for like an hour or however long, 2 hours. So I mean, I can't see anybody doing that manually. If you guys out there are doing all that stuff manually without either a macro or an elastic band or some kind of clever way of getting around that where you can at least stretch your legs and not collect blood clots in your legs, great for you. But you know, the way I'm doing it, it's not cheating. It's not cheating, man. It's not cheating, okay? It's not cheating. No, I don't care. You can call me a cheater if you want. I really don't care. That's going to be a bunch of people calling me a cheater. You cheater because you used a macro. In all honesty, if you guys do have the patience and the finger power to actually hold down the button for that long, I do commend you on that for being a true player of the game, a real trooper. But I somehow doubt that Mojang had that in mind when they created Minecraft. So that would be purely a Skyblock fanboy type of thing. But if that's the type of thing that you do, then congratulations, my friends. Congratulations on that. So that's the end of that one. I will say that I am not a holder downer of buttons for long periods of time, and I will leave it at that. I will speak no more of it. Let's go on to the next one. The next one is this one, I believe. What are we at? 11:32. 11:32 a.m. Whoa. Okay, so I've got the whole floor created here. We can speed this up probably a little bit too. Go to 2.5. So I've got the floor created. I have got my dirt block ready to go and ready to harvest. As you can see here, I'm getting everything into my inventory. getting ready to hack down this dirt. And it's due. And if only there was a way of knowing how many I had at this point, but I'm fairly certain. I'm like 94.37865% sure that that I have all of my dirt at this present time on my save game. So that is the hope, because if I find out that I don't have it, then all this was for nothing and I'll have to start over. So I'm gonna really have to make sure that I have it all. So I think 89, I'm pretty sure 89 is the magic number. I should know this, but I do not. Well, do I want to do the math on it? It's 27, right? Because they're cubes, right? I'm not very good at math. Here I'm making a tower to commemorate my bedrock block. I always do that in Skyblock. But I'm not very good at math, but I am not bad with geometry, and I'm trying to picture a cube, and like spatial dimensions I'm all right with. So it's a 3x3 cube. So that's 9 times 3 layers, right? So that would be 27, and 27 times 2 is 54, and then 54 plus 27, 54, 27, 81. Wow, that took a while. 81, and then minus 1, so it'd be 80. So 80 is actually the magic number. So I should have 80 dirt blocks when I load this game up finally. But here I have made my full catchy madoodle, I'll call it. And my catchy madoodle serves no other purpose but to catchy madoodle my dirt. And here I go, off to the sand island, off to Jamaica, man, going to the beaches of Jamaica, man. Boop, 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 boop. Terrible song, terrible Jamaican accent too, I might add. Here you got to be very careful, because if you nudge even the sand, I have jumped up accidentally and hit the sand, and it all collapsed and fell, and that's game over. Because if you lose all this sand, or even any sand, it's kind of like the dirt. If you lose any of it, you might as well start over. You're not that far in. I'm probably only like an hour in at this point, maybe even less. I'm not sure. So here I'm doing the same idea as the dirt, just gathering up a layer of cobblestone to catch the sand, and then I'll make a cobblestone staircase going up to catch it all. One thing that happens, and one thing that I forgot to account for again, I must have ran out of cobblestone while I'm doing that and coming back. Or do I give up on it for now? What's going on? What's going on, dude? What's going on? Hello? Looks like I'm rearranging. What happens is when you finally get around to taking that sand down, the chest will stay where it is when the sand falls, right? Because all the sand falls, it's affected by gravity. It's not like dirt where it will just stay, suspended in the sky. The chest will stay there. The cactus, however, will break, and when it breaks, there's a chance that one of those 3 pieces will go flying right off the edge. There I go farming again, so I'll have to fast forward through this. But to finish what I'm saying, you want to make sure that your platform over there is big enough that it will catch that cactus, because you don't want to lose any of your cactus, right? As I said, you don't want to lose anything. So cactus, I guess, is one exception, because you can always grow more cactus. It's not like if I lose 1 or 2 pieces of cactus, then I'm screwed. You're not, because you can make more cactus with that 1 cactus piece. So it's not as big a deal as losing, say, sand or dirt. But you still, you want to, it all comes down to trying to plan ahead. It's almost like a really complicated game of chess where you're thinking 10 moves ahead, because this sand and this cactus could therefore in the future become perhaps a desert biome, and then reap all the benefits of a desert biome. Whatever animals or creatures spawn in the desert biome, you might be able to farm and harvest or whatever. So just thinking about all the possibilities, because at first glance, still farming away, gives me an excuse to just ramble on. But at first glance, Skyblock looks like a very simple, easy to play, not too much thought involved in it kind of game. But it's not. It's super, super complicated, and there's a lot more to it than you think. Because you'll often get to a point, or at least I did, and I still do. I get to a point where I'm like, this is a dead easy game, or I'll think I've done everything, and I haven't. I haven't even scratched the surface. Or there'll be times where I'll hit a point that I don't know what else to do. Like, what am I supposed to do in the game? Have I really, not that have I hit the end, but have I hit a dead end in this crazy kind of psychological maze that is Skyblock? So there's a lot more going on. There's a lot more than meets the eye to this game. And the fact that you can look at the sun and the moon at the same time, all the time. How cool is that? But, so I think I'm pretty much getting to the end of this little clip. Yep, there it is. I called it. Oh, no. Did I crash? Is that what that was? No, we're at the end. Okay, so we're at the end of that one. I forget what time that one was at. 10, what was it? No, 11:32, so we must be at this one here, 11:52. 11:52. Is this the one? Yeah, I believe that's the one. So I've moved all my stuff over, farming away. Let's speed things up a little bit. What's going on? Oh, still farming. Okay, let's speed things up a lot. So, for whatever reason, actually no, I take that back. Not for whatever reason. For the reason of that you always need cobblestone in this game, I am mining up an insane amount of cobblestone right now. Just auto farming the crap out of it. It's going to be a whole episode of just me farming in a corner. Farm that cobblestone. Turn on some EDM or something at least, please.
Okay, stop EDM.
All right. This is silly. This is actually gonna be a whole episode of farming. I'm not sure why I even filmed this. Actually, I do know. I do know the reason. The reason is because there's no choice with replay mod. As soon as you load up replay mod, you're recording automatically. You cannot just play normally. There's no start or stop record. So, as far as I know, that is the reason. But I am a replay mod noob, as you can see, since I am using this F1 cheat. Not cheat, but you know what I mean. Tip, trick, hack. It's neither of those things. But that's okay. It works for my purposes. So now I'm just enlarging this pathway a little bit so that I don't fall off. Can probably slow things down a bit here in case there's anything I want to capture. Let's do a double speed. Maybe a 2.5. We'll do a 2.5-er. So, not sure why I decided to make it so wide. There was probably a reason. Aha, yes. So I'm really not taking any chances here, and I'm making a wall on both sides with a 3 wide path in the middle. So that's actually a good idea. That's kind of smart of me. Good job, me. And that's what it is. That's what Skyblock is. It's you know, it's not taking risks. It's finding ways to do things safely without killing yourself, because you only have one life. This is hardcore after all. It is Skyblock Hardcore 3.0. It's not you know, Skyblock Peaceful 3.0. So it's not made to be easy, and it's not made to be how can I say, easy to decipher. It's a puzzle. It's kind of like I said, a psychological maze. It's made to make you think and explore the boundaries of what you can do with the resources that you have. And I think that's actually the end of this one, because that was a whole bunch of whole bunch of mining, and yeah, that's it for that one. So that was a whole bunch of mining and cobblestone farming. That's no fun. 11:52 was the last one, so we're on 12:12, I believe. Here we are. We'll keep it on 1.0 speed here for now. So now I'm thinking real carefully about what I want to do. I think I actually end up making this a little bit larger, but maybe not. Maybe I decided this is good enough and let's get her done. So there's the perfect example of everything I was talking about. And right there, I actually thought I lost a piece of cactus, which I might have, but I think it's actually inside this sand. So I think I was actually concerned at this point. Or no, I think I actually found it. I must have found it. But that's what happens, you know. Wasn't thinking there, and that's not the first time I do this. You know, you can put your cobblestone right up to it, it collapses, and you can lose stuff pretty easily. That's game over if you don't do it right. So I got lucky in this case, didn't lose anything. Even if I lost that one piece of cactus, no big deal. It's definitely something you can recover from. So not a big deal, but being limited on sand as well is another good point. Having that limitation, it prevents you from being able to do things like make glass and other parts, obviously, which is kind of a bummer, but what can you do? Another really important thing that I'll share with you guys, a tip, it's making me think of it right now. You want to make sure to illuminate all of this stuff. That's a perfect example right there, guys. That is exactly why. See, I thought I was illuminated enough. Nope, not enough to make this guy show up, and he will ruin your day. I don't even know if I noticed him yet. There, just noticed him now. So that's the kind of stuff you got to watch out for. This kind of place can be a great place for farming mobs, but it can also be a bad place to have mobs spawn when you're not expecting it, and then them come up behind you and do bad things. So here I'm trying to take them on with a pickaxe. It's going to take a few swings. Better safe than sorry, I suppose. Got all the XP and the gunpowder. And now I probably realize my dilemma of lighting. I'm trying to address it now by putting the torches more in the middle, but I don't think that will solve my problem because it's not increasing the light in that area. It's not that it's not spread around, it's just not enough light. You just need more. So, or more powerful lights than torches. So that, or another thing I figured out, and that's maybe why I'm putting my torches in the middle, is that you can use half blocks, those cobblestone half blocks, to actually put them on the sides here. Nothing will be able to spawn on those. Mobs cannot spawn on half blocks, as far as I know. So They're definitely not going to spawn here because I spent a lot of time here and there's a lot of light from this middle thing and whatever else. But they will spawn here, and I think they do actually at one point. So I think not only am I making my base bigger, but I'm actually going to you know what, I just remembered something. This is actually not my base, and I did something different this time around. I won't spoil it, but this is not my base, I'll say that much. And you'll see where my base is here later. So it looks like I'm just making it bigger here, so we can definitely fast forward through this. So yeah, just making this part bigger. Never a bad thing. Might as well just tell you guys, I ended up, whoa, there's an Enderman. I ended up with 2 bases, and here I'm doing the half wall thing. Whoa, and I had a fire. I had a fire because there was a tree that there's a tree that was too close to my cobblestone generator, and the lava caught the tree on fire. That was a panicky moment. But I was going to say I was in the process of putting up my half walls here to prevent those mobs from spawning, as you can see. Slow that down a bit, it's a little too fast. 4.0 is a nice speed. It keeps up better with my language. So now I'm farming up the dirt. And actually repositioning it because it's doing its purpose there. That's probably why I'm making this part bigger, is to accommodate that a little bit more. Normally what I'll do is I'll put the dirt near my cobblestone generator, since the water from it will make the ground be able to produce things. But I noticed that with pumpkins and watermelons, which is what you get in Skyblock, they don't need water, or maybe they still grow just at a slower rate with no water. I'm not sure, but they still grow, as we'll see here probably next episode. It takes a long time for watermelons to come in. I don't know what happened. Maybe that's why. Just figuring it out now. No water, that's why. So I guess I'm figuring it out as I go. So if you have no water, they will still grow. They'll just grow at a really slow rate, and definitely not the more efficient way of doing things. And that shows you what I'm looking to do. I think at this point I decided that I'm going to either have 2 bases, or that this would be my main base, and that would be kind of just my farm. Since you have to be really far away from biomes in order for things to spawn. Like if I had a forest biome, I'd have to be significantly far away. I forget how far, however many blocks, but you got to be far enough that that's the end of that one. You got to be far enough that things will spawn, and I guess that was my logic here, is that I'm pretty sure I was far enough away that if I wanted to make a forest biome there, that I could, and things would spawn. That's the hope, that's the idea. On to the next one. And after that, that should wrap us up here for episode 2. Hope you're enjoying it so far. We're getting on there. Where were we? 12:12, 12:32, I think. Yep, that's the one. So let's do some turbo speed here again. I'm not sure what I'm up to in the game, but we'll figure that out in a second as I struggle yet again with the controls. Let's go to our 4 times speed. And what are you up to, Perry? What is the going on? Tell me of the happenings. No, not more farming. Are you serious, dude? I guess so. He's super serial, this guy. Alright, well, we're gonna have to go 8 times on your buns. Okay. If it's gonna be like that, that's how it is. Alright, well. Alright, finished farming, finally. I could probably slow it down here, because I'm going too fast now. So here, I believe I was making a spot to farm some snow, and also to enlarge my base, my real base, or my second base, however you want to look at it. Pretty sure I strip everything from over there that's not plant-based or dirt. So pretty sure I bring my cobblestone generator and stuff over here at one point and everything too. So this is going to serve 2 purposes, what I'm doing. It's going to serve the purpose of making my new base bigger, and it's also going to catch some snow here and hopefully create some kind of a snow biome, if that's even a thing, if that's even possible to do with snow that sits atop cobblestone. I have no idea. No idea. Huge tree developed. I hate when that happens. Some may see it as a boon, but I do not like that, Sam I am. It's a pain in the butt to take those things down. I really don't like it. The way the wood interweaves with itself makes farming it a real pain. So I don't like when that happens. That means your trees are too close together, your saplings. Yeah, so here you see me making my other cobblestone generator. So I'm officially moving the base over. We're moving! And there's really no point of going back over there. And I think the idea of this, I'm pretty sure, was to get a forest biome going over there. However, I'm not sure that I'm far enough. I'm really not sure that I am. Because that seems, I don't know. Looking at it from this angle, maybe? I'm not sure, but it looks kind of close. I forget what it was, if it was 50 blocks or 200 blocks. That's definitely not 200 blocks. That's, I don't know. If I were to guesstimate, maybe 50, maybe 100? No, not quite 100. I don't know. It's definitely not 200 though, so I hope it's not that far that you have to be, but we'll see. Here I'm probably upset over the fact that I have one of these super trees, whatever they're called, downer tree I should call it, and that's the end of that one. Just make sure that it is the end. That is the end, my friend. And the next one, yeah, we got time for one more. Where were we at? 1232, 1252, 113? Keep losing track, but I think we're at 113. No, we were not. So I think we're at 1252. Yep, so there I go. That, if that's not fast forward worthy, I don't know what is. Not the best way to finish off the episode, but I am taking care of business here, getting rid of this thing so that this never happens again, hopefully. And it just happened again as I was doing that. That's funny. So, and there you see things spawning because of my lack of precaution. And this kind of screws me over a little bit here for a while because I have no way of getting back over there, and I'm not going to take a chance with no armor, a stone sword. I mean, spider maybe, no problem, I can take it out, 3 shots, but like a gold zombies and skeletons and whatever else that's over there, endermen. That's why I'm making Oh, oh, I want to go back. I gotta go back and see that. I have to go back and see that because that's the first time we actually, I think we fight something. So let's check that out in regular speed. But you can see me here kind of trying to decide what am I going to do about this situation. Because I didn't finish putting my half walls up, which I should have. That should have been my main priority. But I got caught up with this downer tree. And then I decided I'm just going to make a door here. Stop these mobs from getting in and ruining my day. But Mr. Spider over here, who's like an evil Frederick, decides I'm gonna jump your butt, and he tries to take me down. This guy tries to take me down. So, but I showed him. I showed him what's what. And now we can go back to fast forward mode as I ponder my dilemma here a little bit more. Let's go up to 4 times. Have a snack. Jump around. Getting rid of trees. Why I'm getting rid of trees, I don't know. I probably have enough wood, and I'm maybe trying to do a plains biome at this point, because I'm pretty sure plains biome, all it needs is grass, and I've been very careful here to preserve my grass, to always have at least one piece, and most of the time multiple pieces up. So now daytime came around, it freed me of mobs. I'm able to continue my progress. Once that grass fills in, I'm hoping that it will start spawning things like chickens and whatever else. There's a small chance of it happening, but there is a chance, right? And I like to say 1 in a million things happen every day, so it's a possibility. And it looks like here I've decided that farming is in order since I would need food. So I have foregone the idea of recreating a biome of some sort at this point, and I'm just planting watermelon and pumpkin seeds and more trees that are more spaced apart this time, and I think that might not even be enough, that could still create a super downer tree. But yeah, the farm stage has kind of begun. I am moving my stuff over there, so that's farm zone pretty much. Farmville, we'll call it. Farmville's over there, and or no, wait, that will cause copyright problems. That's a Farmton. Farmton. Farmton is over there, and this is my new place, Snowton. Farmton and Snowton. No, that's ridiculous. So that's pretty much what it is, guys. I got my farm going on this side. I got my snow in my base and my cobblestone over there. Cobblestone generator. Did I take this down? I don't remember if I did or not. Probably trying to decide. Yeah, so I left a crafting table here, and I did leave the cobblestone generator intact if ever I wanted to come and do some farming there for some reason. So I have the option now. But I can also make cobblestone in what I consider my official base now, the one that I'm sort of building up on here. As you probably can tell, as I start farming away again. Oh no, I'm not farming. Fooled myself. As you can tell, I don't focus on anything aesthetically pleasing early on in the game. There's no point, because if you die or if you screw up and you have to start over, then all that fancy design, stuff that looks good, while it did look good, it didn't last because you had to start over. So it's always better to make your big castles and make your big creations and your sort of, like I said, aesthetic things. Do those things later on once you've established a good foothold in the game and you're sure that it will last, at least a little bit longer. So that is it for episode 2, my friends. We have gone slightly over, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. And join me again for episode 3, when we will probably start wrapping up, if not wrap up, the replay commentary part of it, and then by episode 4 or 5, I'm guessing we're gonna be getting back into real Skyblock 3.0 hardcore action for realsies, and it's gonna be awesome because we're gonna continue from this point wherever we leave off, either in the next episode or the one after. So thanks for joining me, my friends, and hopefully you'll join me again next time for our next episode. Bye bye.